Good evening and welcome to Bahrain International's Daily Show. We have a great episode for you on Bahrain Today. But before that, I would like to invite you all to tell us your suggestions and opinions of our show through contacting us via email or Instagram shown on the screen. In today's episode, we are joined by NextVet to demonstrate EMS training and a young chef who is also a medical student. All of this and more on Bahrain Today. Stay tuned. NextVet is one of the region's largest and most prestigious EMS companies. EMS stands for Electrical Muscle Stimulation. In training, a machine delivers electrical pulses that stimulate muscle contraction. NextVet is the modern way to exercise and the next level of fitness. Today with us in the studio is Ms. Veronica from NextVet. Hello and welcome to the studio.
Hello.
So in the beginning, can you tell us more about NextVet Training Center?
So we are already like 1 year in Bahrain. At the moment we have 3 locations and we have the most advanced EMS technology which we brought to this region.
And what services do you provide other than EMS?
Now we're opening one more studio which will be not only EMS, we're gonna have different group classes. It's more than 12 group classes. Also nobody have it yet in this region. And we will have something more than only just for adults. We will have also for the kids classes, kids rhythmic gymnastics, everyone interested in this.
Of course.
So yeah, you're welcome from tomorrow.
Great.
Yes.
And I'm sure that the viewers are wondering what is EMS and how does it help? How is it different than other kinds of sports? Can you please elaborate?
Yes, of course. It's different because it's only 2 times a week, only 20 minutes, but it's 18 times more effective than any kind of other workout. You include in more than 90% of your muscles at the same time.
Yes.
Also, it's good for your health. It was created for hospitals long time ago in Germany, and it helps with the back problems with people like after injuries or surgeries.
Yes.
So we have people from like 18 years old up to 80, 85 years old. Everyone can come and they will have benefits for their health as well.
Of course. And you were telling me off air as well that you can also go to the client. So busy clients, you can even customize it based on their availability. Can you tell us more about that service?
Yes, of course, we have home sessions. So anyone can order home sessions from us.
It could be group or individual?
Yeah, can be group or individual, starting from 1 person up to I don't know how many people can be like a family. We can train about on the machine 12 people at the same time with only 1 device.
Amazing. And can you tell us more about how many sessions does a beginner need in the beginning?
Of course, depends because we are all individual.
Yes.
Someone already fit and just want to improve the skills and endurance, and somebody just very new, or somebody have some injuries or after some surgery. Of course, we starting very slow, so it will be very individual.
Yes.
But a course minimum about 8 sessions, I can say,
Yes.
so you can see results.
Results, of course, with the proper diet as well.
Of course.
They all go in line together.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about the suit you're having? I mean, I've tried EMS personally, but it was a different suit. So you told me this is the most advanced. So can you elaborate on that?
Yes, of course. This is iMotion technology we use. It's controlled by Bluetooth. So you don't need to be staying only on one place. Like as a most, yes, before was EMS technologies like that. Now you can go through all the gym. You can go, if you were, for example, at home, we can go even outside.
Wow.
We can train outside, run outside, go to if you want to train on the beach even. No problem if it's a good weather.
Yeah. And I'm curious to know how Walid is feeling right now. How do you feel, Walid? Electric. I'm sure he's tired. I mean, it's great, the whole concept of having it, wireless, where people can move around. It gives you more freedom to have different kind of exercises. And how do you normally start the schedule for a beginner? What
So-
kind of workouts do you start with?
So we have a basic session from the start, trial session, which actually Walid is doing at the moment. So we're doing the full body workout for the start. It will be just a gentle impulse because first time in your life you're reaching your muscles so deep inside, you're activating sleeping muscles. You cannot reach them with any kind of other workout. So first session is very gentle.
Yes.
And according also to the individual things, for example, if you have a problems with your back, so you cannot do some workouts, some exercises, or with the knee. We have many people at the moment with this kind of issues.
Yes.
So starting from this, and then we see what we can do, what is your level, and then we slowly will increase the level, increase the intensity, and workout, of course.
And that's what's beautiful about it, that it caters for each person based on their need and their experience as well. Can we address some of the myths related to EMS? A lot of people are scared, but now the awareness is spreading. Can you highlight that for the viewers?
It's scientifically proven. It was created for hospitals. It was created for people after injuries on the back or surgeries on the back. We have people even after the heart attacks. We have people 80 years old and even more, and they see really good results because they cannot do anything else in the gym. Basically, they cannot work with the weights. It's very difficult to find for them workout which will not damage their joints or ligaments. So what more than this can prove it?
Of course.
Actually,
of course.
so any age, any person can start with this, and then slowly we will make them more fit, more healthy. Most important, more healthy.
Definitely. And do you have any cases where it actually helped clients with certain diseases? Did you face any such cases?
Yes, we have people, sometimes clients with the problems with the joints. For example, they didn't see that for a while they had the problems with vitamin D.
Yes.
And now they have problems with the bones and joints. So now what we are doing, we're helping them to build up muscles from the start. Also, people with diabetes.
Yes.
We help them a lot.
So you have different case studies, different stories and backgrounds coming to the center and trying the EMS and liking it, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. So before I wrap up the segment, because I think Walid is tired right now, is there any last message that you would like to send for the viewers who are interested in trying EMS but they're scared?
Don't be scared, first of all. Everyone can do it. Believe me, if grandma 80 years old can do this, then you can do it, of course. Don't be afraid. Some people are afraid if they're like overweight and they're afraid like how will they look in the gym. Don't be afraid. Come, try it, do it. You have to start from something, and you will see your result. You will be happy. You will be proud of yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Ms. Veronica.
Thank you.
Thank you. Viewers, stay tuned. We will be back. Welcome back. Zahra Al-Hirz is a young medical student with a passion for cooking and food who makes her own cooking videos making gourmet dishes. Let's take a look. With us here in the studio is Zahra Al-Hirz. Hello Zahra and welcome to our studios.
Hello, thank you
So,
for having me.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure to have you, Zahra. So how did your passion for cooking start?
So it started when I was 9 years. Like every Friday would have a family gathering. So my mom is the one responsible for making the Friday cake, we call it. So one Friday it was my birthday and I decided to make the Friday cake.
Okay.
So I asked my mother to buy me this little Betty Crocker box and I baked it for the first time. I really enjoyed the process of making it and how I can express my feelings through making dishes and such stuff. And from that day I started reading a lot about cooking and making, and then I improved from that day.
So how do you manage your time being a medical student and practicing your hobby?
So I get this question a lot. Usually I manage my time, so I have a little book that I schedule my things to do every day. So every morning I would write my goals and the things I'm supposed to do, the classes I have, and then if I have some free time I would go to the kitchen and bake something.
Okay, great. I mean, planning is everything and
Yes.
even timing is everything. And what kind of dishes do you enjoy cooking? We were talking about this off air.
So I really enjoy French pastries and making such stuff because I feel like I'm more into someone who loves science and mathematics. So I make some calculations in the ratios and I really enjoy baking and making such stuff. I find it challenging, but at the same time I really enjoy the results and how I can decorate things.
So what are the main challenges that you face when you try a new recipe?
So when I try a new recipe, I usually go to blogs and try chef's recipes, and then from that I try to modify and substitute some of the ingredients and such stuff to make it even better, or sometimes I start from scratch and make my own thing.
To add your own flavor to the
Yes.
dishes. And do you also create things from scratch?
Yes,
What are the things that are you famous for?
maybe my lemon cake.
We should have had some lemon cake here today. Maybe
And
next time.
also I really enjoy making eclairs.
Okay. And how does your family support you, to go with this passion of yours?
So it all started in my first year in medical school. I said goodbye to my dream of becoming a chef or someone who is productive in the culinary field. And then I heard about this competition. It was called the Bahraini Chef Competition. My sister saw an advertisement about it and she encouraged me to participate in it. But obviously I was so determined about my dream of becoming a doctor and I refused participating in that competition. But she forced me to do so, and then I participated in that competition and I won the first place,
Wow.
being the youngest Bahraini chef to win this competition. And from that moment I started reviewing myself and remembering my passion, and I started working more about it. So they supported me a lot in this, and she was the one who encouraged me to participate in that.
Great, and of course you're thankful for that support because it's what pushes you to pursue your dreams, and you can do both at the end of the day. You're not at a point where you need to decide which one to do.
Yes.
And what are your future plans when it comes to cooking?
So I have 3 dreams that I really want to do. My first one is to publish a book, inshallah. So through a book you can teach people how to do things correctly, and they can really trust the information from the book. And secondly, I really want to depend on myself financially, so I will try my best to finance myself and become dependent, not to become very spoiled by my father.
Yeah, that's very big of you.
Yes, so I want to work in that field early, even before I graduate from medical school. And third is I want to prove to the community and to the people that medical students are good enough to do both things. They can do more than one thing other than just studying from books and being a boring person
Yes.
rather than being
So you can be spontaneous and follow your dreams.
Yes,
Thank you so much, Zahra, for being here. Of course, we wish you all the best.
thank you.
Thank you. Guys, we'll be right back for our next segment. Don't go away.
ما لا طعم حبك ولا لا بعد اللون، ما ذقت أنا وياك طعم السعادة، عكرت لي جوي وسهرت العيون، قهوة مزاجي صارت اليوم سادة. اليوم سادة. كنت أحسبك ظهري وبالدنيا لي عون، وكنت أحسبك للروح فرش وسادة، أهديت لك عمري شذا ورد وغصون، خليت لك المر سكر زيادة. لو ألمحك تعبان وتمشي على هون، عقلي غدا دكتور وقلبي عيادة، لو أسمعك مهموم أنام أقلب الكون، وألوي ذراع الهام وأكسر عناده.
With us in the studio today is Miss Emel El Ambari. Thank you so much for being here with us on Bahrain Today.
Thank you for you. I'm so happy and glad to be here.
It's our pleasure.
Pleasure
So
is
in the
mine.
beginning, can you tell us more about what have you been doing lately?
I'm a singer basically, and I love singing so much. But the last years, I was into the industry of doing TV, like movies and
Acting.
drama, acting more than singing. Kind of challenge. Wasn't exactly what I want, but I have to do it just to live my print.
So you were doing it basically to try it out, or do you also have a passion for acting?
It wasn't a trying out, but I didn't know I could do it, and I'm a very challenger person, so it was like.
So you want to try it?
a new adventure.
Okay. And what is closer to you, the singing or the acting? I would assume singing.
Definitely.
Yes.
It's different. It's
Yes.
the first passion, it's the first love. Acting is like, okay, kind of job more than passion, but I will never compare the love of singing to the love of acting.
Definitely, and we are thankful to have such a talent between us, of course,
Thank
and such
you
a
so
beautiful
much.
voice
Thank
that
you.
conveys a lot of emotion with her song.
Yes.
So I want to know, how do you usually make a decision when it comes to your next work?
It's very difficult because I use my feelings in my work. I try to be practical as much as I can, but it's not really easy.
Yes,
I have to follow my gut when it comes to work,
of course.
because I'm an artist. I'm not like entrepreneur or someone who uses math more than feelings. So I have to just listen to my feelings, my inner voice, and I just
Of course, because when
take
it
the
comes,
risk and go all in.
Definitely, because when it comes to arts or when it comes to you need to have passion to give
100%.
something to the audience.
Art is based on feelings, energy, I would say, more than feelings.
Yes.
So we spread energy, we give the world energy, so we have to keep it as high as we can.
Definitely. And how do you find the social media scenery right now? How do you think that it helps new singers or even existing singers to, bring their art to the public?
It's a good platform. It's very easy to be famous than before. It's kind of a theater full of talents, I would say. But it has it's a very sharp market. You have to be really smart and careful to just, show your art in a decent way.
Yes.
I wouldn't use it for something else, but we're seeing people doing many
Different things.
Yes, I respect, but for me, the social media is helpful for
Of course.
new artists.
Of course. At the end of the day, you need to have a goal and you need to follow the plan. You have to reach to that goal. And this is something that I wanted to know. Do you have a certain plan for your timeline, for your content creation, or do you just follow, your gut feeling and your emotions when it comes to what to post for the audience?
Definitely, I have to have a plan. Like people with no plans, they just go nowhere.
Yes.
I was thinking lately because I discovered another passion, which is cooking.
Oh, wow.
So I'm planning to go to this field a little bit more deep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have some courses, and because when I'm like 40, I would love to have my own restaurant.
Okay.
So that's what.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I will keep the art aside, but I would love to try this.
Try that.
Yes.
And what kind of cuisine are you interested in?
Fusion.
Fusion.
I would say more French, French, Moroccan. The fusion between these, I'm sure it will give like a different taste.
And I'm sure you're going to excel in that, just like you're doing in singing.
I will.
Back to social media, it's a platform to help discover young talents as well. And do you keep an eye, as an existing artist in the market, do you keep an eye for existing new talents, young talents that you can adopt and you can foster or even guide?
I do. Whenever I find like an artist who's not really known in the area and I love the work, I just repost.
Okay.
I love supporting, because I missed this maybe in my beginning. Star Academy was a huge
Yes.
boost.
Yes.
But I would do something more than I had
Yes.
for others to just help.
Yes.
I mean, we have to do this for each other.
Of course. And do you feel like it's part of the responsibility for the artists to help spread these newcomers to the field?
In life in general, you have to give
To get. Yes.
And I would love to give as much as I will never get, but I'm a giver.
Okay.
So people, maybe two categories,
Yes.
but I'm a giver, 100%.
That's really great.
I love
And you sing more than one language. So can you tell us about that?
I wasn't supposed to sing Arabic. When I was young, I was listening more to Beatles, Dire Straits, Elton John, influenced by my father. So when I was in Star Academy, I had to learn singing Arabic.
Okay.
It was a challenge, but I started like that. I end up singing Arabic, but I love singing other languages as well.
And what are these languages, if we can tell the viewers?
French, basically, English, Spanish, some Italian.
Amazing. And what is
Yes.
closest to your heart?
French.
French.
Yes.
Is it?
It sounds more love. It sounds
Okay.
more like.
So can you express more emotions when it comes to French?
Not exactly this way, but I find French very unique
Okay.
and very distinguished.
Okay.
It's like French.
Different.
It's French.
I find it very difficult, to be honest.
I know, but the culture, the cuisine, the history, I'm impressed by the culture, the French culture.
Yeah, of course.
I love it.
It's a rich culture at
Yes.
the end of the day, definitely. And do you have an advice for any young artists who are, just afraid to get out there? What are the things that you let's say top 5 things, advice that you would give them?
There is nothing like math. It's not 1 + 1
Okay.
= 2. No. You just have to work hard and believe in yourself. No one will do. No one will come and push you.
Yes.
You have to do it to yourself.
Yes.
Just believe in yourself and do it.
Okay.
Don't ask anyone.
Go for it.
Yes.
Run the full mile.
Don't ask anyone.
Yes.
Because people, they would take it their way.
Yes.
Like, can I do this? No, they don't know you.
Yes.
They don't know your limit and your power. So just do it. Don't ask anyone.
And it's even obvious with some artists whenever they try to mimic someone else or try to drift away from their line, you can see it in the performance, in the art they give. It's not 100%, with passion. But when someone presents the things they believe in, you find it remarkable.
Because artists should be inspired, not influenced by someone.
Yes.
You should just have like source of inspiration for you, but don't do like someone else.
Yes.
You will be like a copy.
Of
You won't
course.
be original.
Of course. And how important is it, the relationship between an artist and his fans or his audience?
It's very important because actually we are nothing without them. Like in the whole life, we need each others.
Yes.
Even if I have a restaurant, I need people to come in.
Of course.
So as artists, I need people.
Yes.
I'm really nothing
So
without
do you
them.
ensure that you connect with the audience?
I love them. I love to respect them. I love to cherish them. So it's not something like obligation.
Yes.
It's a very loving relationship
Yes.
between the artist and
It's a
the
mutual
audience.
kind of love relationship.
Yes. So they're very important for us.
Okay.
We cannot live without them.
Yes, definitely. I'm sure about that. And what's next for Miss Amal Ambari?
That was yeah. Actually, I'm trying to work more into the other languages when it comes to singing. That's why I'm just having events to sing different languages.
Great.
I had lately an event here in Bahrain. I was singing more than 4 languages.
Amazing.
The audience is different. I want to discover a new audience, so I'm working to make it this way.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Amal, for being here with us tonight. Thank
Pleasure
you.
is mine.
Thank you. Guys, stay tuned. We will be right back for more. And that is all for this evening. We thank all the guests who were with us today, and we will see you next time in Bahrain Today. If you'd like to be with us on the show or you have suggestions or questions for us, then contact us on our accounts shown in the screen. I will leave you now with Miss Amal Ambari and her beautiful voice. Goodbye.
Je vous parle d'un temps que les moins de 20 ans ne peuvent pas connaître. Montmartre en ce temps-là, accroché ses lilas jusqu'au-sous nos fenêtres, si l'âme bleu garni qui nous servait de nid ne payait pas de mine. C'est là qu'on s'est connus, moi qui criais famine et toi qui posais nu. La bohème, ça voulait dire on est heureux. La bohème, nous ne mangions qu'un jour sur 2. Dans les cafés voisins, nous étions quelques-uns qui attendions la gloire. Et bien que miséreux, avec le ventre creux, nous ne cessions d'y croire et qu'en quelques bistrots, contre un bon repas chaud, nous prenait une étoile. Nous récitions des vers groupés autour du poêle en oubliant l'hiver. La bohème, la bohème, ça voulait dire tu es jolie. La bohème, nous